Welcome back to Movies TV Mag. You can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mag. You can follow me on Instagram at Movies TV Mag 4 and on TikTok now at Movies TV Mag XXXX. That's 4 X's just by the Movies TV Mag. You got it? So whatever happened to these projects that were announced, these Superman projects? We had Michael B. Jordan at least producing an HBO Max Val Zod project, and J.J. Abrams producing and Ta-Nehisi Coates penning the script for a Superman of Color movie, which was going to be released in movie theaters at some point. Now, we haven't had any updates for a very, very long time. Now, it's easy to come to the conclusion and say, well, clearly these projects are not happening. Now, this is an opinion-based video. I don't have any information for you, unfortunately, but I've been thinking about this for a very long time because my ears are always wide open when updates do happen. We were told that Ta-Nehisi Coates' script will be delivered in October of 2021. We have heard nothing. Now, we don't know anything about the Val Zod project apart from Michael B. Jordan was producing and he was going to be on HBO Max. Now, for me, there is plenty of space in the Superman environment to have 2 Supermen of color. Now, I've researched Val Zod since hearing they were doing Val Zod, and his backstory is very interesting. In fact, it's probably more interesting than the OG Superman. And, you know, I'm more than happy to have 2 Supermen of color in live action, but that doesn't mean they should replace the OG Superman, Henry Cavill. Let's make that clear. And to some, this is what they were attempting to do because they won't give us any updates about Henry Cavill's future. And it's absolutely ridiculous, right? That situation is a joke. But it does seem to me that we're not hearing anything, and maybe these projects have been postponed or cancelled. So why would this have happened when the people running Warner Brothers Pictures are the ones who greenlit them, right? So what's changed? Well, I'll tell you what's changed. Discovery and David Zaslav are coming, and things like this are the consequences of them coming. Because Warner Brothers Pictures, Ann Sarnoff, Jim Lee, Walter Hamada, Toby Emmerich have been greenlighting for fun, hoping that they can put projects out there so it's too late to suspend them and they can start being successful. So when Zaslav and Discovery come, they can't abort said projects. So it wouldn't surprise me if Zaslav and Discovery have said, no, you're not doing them. Why? Because they just didn't like them, or for some reason they didn't feel that those projects should be a priority. This would tell me, if this is true, and we don't know, that Zaslav and Discovery are going to try and move forward on Henry Cavill's OG Superman, and that's why we're not hearing anything, because it's gone very, very quiet on that front. And I tell you what else has gone very quiet: the development of Justice League Dark by J.J. Abrams. It could be that J.J. Abrams' arrangement with Warner Brothers could be under risk here. They paid a lot of money for Bad Robot and J.J. Abrams to be involved with Warner Brothers and the DC Extended Universe and DC Live Action. So what's going on there? We're not hearing any updates about that. And also J.J. Abrams, Matt Reeves and Bruce Timm are supposed to be working on a Batman animated spin-off series. I think it's supposed to be a continuation of the original Batman the animated series. That's, in fact, a very exciting project that all fans should be excited about. So it could be that these 2 Superman projects are simply not happening because we're not hearing anything. That's not to say that they've seen Ta-Nehisi's script and they're making decisions about director, actors, and they'll update us in due course. But if this is not happening, I'm telling you, this is a direct response from Zaslav and Discovery coming in a few weeks. And while I'm here, if this is true, a lot of other potential projects could be at risk as well. It's very, very interesting what they make of Matt Reeves' Batman universe. It's very, very interesting what they make about the multiverse strategy and these 3 DCEU films coming this year, as well as Blue Beetle going into movie theatres and Shazam! Fury of the Gods going into movie theatres next June as well. So very soon, these people are coming, and there will be changes, and there will be dramatic changes, and I think everyone needs to be well aware of that there's going to be a root and branch kind of look at what Warner Brothers Pictures are actually doing with DC. So be prepared for changes, projects being cancelled, big announcements to do with the Snyderverse as well. You know, this is a reality. This is not wishful thinking on my part. I want to see those 2 Superman projects, right? I want to see the other movies be released this year. But the truth of the matter is that the people at Warner Brothers Pictures are like a bunch of burglars trying to sneak out of a house fully populated with people. And they're going to say when they're caught, they would have got away with it if it wasn't for that meddling Zaslav and Discovery. So hold tight, everyone, because things are going to become clearer in the next few weeks when Zaslav and Discovery arrive. Because it is dubious and it is suspicious why we haven't had any updates on Ta-Nehisi Coates and J.J. Abrams' Superman of Color and the Michael B. Jordan produced Val Zod project. There should have been updates by now, and I'm very suspicious why we haven't heard a thing. This has been Movies TV Mad. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss this perfection. And I'll see you tonight when we're live after my dinner. Can't wait for my dinner and for the live. So we'll speak later on. Until then, goodbye, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.